Hey YouTube, it's Manny. So I'm in the market for a new mechanical keyboard. I've been using the same one for a while, and I'm actually time for a change. And for the last two keyboards I've gone with Gateron Red switches, which are nice for gaming, but I do a lot of typing and stuff still down here, so they're not great for typing. So what I did was I went to drop.com, I think it's drop.com, and I bought myself a 20 pack of various switches. So we're going to try them out, right? So let me tell you, I wrote it down because there's a lot of them in here. I want to tell you like which switches are in here, and then go from there. So we got Gateron, we got red, clear, blue, green, and yellow. We got cherry, blue, red, brown, and silver. Kailh speed switches, gold, copper, and silver. Kailh Pro, purple and burgundy. Kailh Box, Jade and navy. Comes with Holy Panda X mechanicals. And then there's three drop exclusives. We got drop Halo True and Clear, and then drop Holy Panda Mechanical. So that's what's in here. I also purchased on Amazon a little box thing that you plug the switches in so you can actually test them out, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to take, we'll do unboxings first, show what we have. I'm curious at how they're labeled. I actually don't know. I imagine they've got to be labeled somehow. They're not just thrown in there and I got to figure out which ones are which, because that would suck. I know they are colored, but still, it'd be easy to like if they're labeled somehow. So we'll unbox them. I'll lube them up because that's what I'm going to do anyway. I'm going to lube them, make sure they're nice and lubed, and then we're going to plug them into the box and we're going to test them out and see which ones I like for my keyboard. I already have my keyboard and my keycaps picked out. I don't know what switches though. All right, guys? All right, on to the video. All right, the first thing we'll open up is the, I forget what this thing is called, but it's basically you can put mechanical switches on and test them out. This is from Amazon. I'll put links to everything I bought in the description below. So no further ado, this one is not, it's not taped shut. So, oh, it has acrylics. It just tells you to peel the tape off. All right, it comes with keycaps, clear keycaps, so you can see which switches are which. That's pretty cool. All right, switch puller, keycap puller, one of each, and then here's the actual little thing. Nothing great. You could probably 3D print something like this, but it's just easy. I think it was like 12 bucks. I can't remember the price. It wasn't very much. It was like 12 bucks. So snap it in. And only this, I have 20, but there's only 16 on this one. So it is what it is. I'll have to take some out, put some in. So that's it. So that's pretty cool. So I'll plug the switches in there, put the keycaps on, and be able to try them out. All right, now for the actual keycaps themselves. So it's a drop, so they don't spend any money on the actual packaging. But let's open this up. So there are two pieces of tape. I probably like to do one of them, but we'll probably cut them both open. No, we'll do one side. All right, so let's open that up. Oh, there we go. All right, so there they are, 20 keycaps. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. They are not labeled at all, so you're going to have to figure out, wait, no, maybe they are. So let's take the cover off. So I mean, obviously some of you could tell, like burgundy and purple, and you know, but when you have two browns, which one is the Gateron and which one is cherry? They might be labeled. Let me just take a quick close peek at this. All right, so I had to do a little research and look on the website and figure out which switches are which. They do have, it's really faint, but you can see which ones say like Kailh and Gateron and cherry and things like that. It does say it really lightly. I have old eyes, it's tough for me to see. I actually took a picture of my phone so I could zoom in, but then I went on the website and I was able to identify them all. So what we have up here, we'll actually identify each one as we go down. So this one right here is Kailh Pro Purple. This is Kailh Pro Burgundy. Then this is the drop Halo True, but it looks like it says Kailh on it, so I'm not really sure. And this one says, this is drop Halo Clear. This one is Kailh Box Jade. This is Kailh Box Navy. Kailh Speed Gold. Then the next row is Kailh Speed Copper. Kailh Speed Silver. Now we get to the Cherry Blue, Cherry Red, Cherry Brown. This might be the one I look at. Cherry Silver. Gateron Red. Gateron Clear, even though it looks white. Gateron Blue, Gateron Green, Gateron Yellow. Then we have, this is the drop, is Invyr Inventory, Holy Panda, and this is the Holy Panda X. So these are Holy Pandas. This is X, this one is I think it said inventory. It was like shortened, so I'm not really sure what the acronym was for. But that's them. So that's all of them. I'm gonna take them apart, lube them up, and then we'll test them out. All right, guys. So I got everything lubed up. I got all the switches lubed. Actually, not all of them. Now I did not lube. There was 6 switches I didn't even bother with. Right. Basically, these are the box ones. Let me get the exact list of what I didn't do. So you got the Kailh Box Jade and Navy, the Kailh Speed Gold. You have the both blue for Gateron and Cherry, and the Gateron Green. I did not lube those. Those are clicky switches. I know off the bat I don't want clicky switches, so maybe it would have been nice if I could have gotten a set without click. I know I don't want clicky, so for me it was either tactile or linear. So what we did was we lubed up these switches. We have the top row here. We have Cherry Brown, Red, and Silver. I think it was Silver. It's yeah, Silver. And then at the end here we have the Drop Holy Panda. This is the Invyr. Invyr. I don't know what that is, but that's what that one is. Then in the next row we have the Gateron. We have Red, Clear, and Yellow with the Holy. This is the Drop Holy Panda X. Then the following one, these are Kailh switches. So we got Kailh Pro Purple, Kailh Pro Burgundy. Then you have, actually these are Drop Halo True and Drop Halo Clear. And the bottom one is a Kailh Speed Copper and Kailh Speed Silver, right? So I know off the rip, I'm already having the Gateron Reds. I know I don't like those, and I don't want the Cherry Reds. That means even the Clear, which is, you can even feel this. I know it's a less actuation force. This is the lowest one. These 3 are out. So we don't even care about these 3, so we can just pop those guys out anyway. I know those 3 are gone. I don't care about those 3. Now I had this kit comes with little, just so you know, it does come with keycaps, little clear keycaps. I had these on earlier. I just wanted to show you guys my process of going through this. Now I think I'm leaning more towards tactile, and specifically there was 2 of them, right? Like the Cherry Brown and Pro Purple. With 2 I was kind of leaning towards. They both, I believe they both have just about the same actuation force. Yeah, so the Cherry Brown is a little more. This is a 55 grams, and this is 50 grams. So I was kind of leaning to these 2. Now the Gateron Reds have a 43 gram actuation force, so you don't think it's much, but it is quite a bit. You can actually feel the difference. So these are the 2 I was going for. Now the Burgundy is very much like the Purple. The only difference is it's linear versus tactile. I think I kind of like the tactile feel versus the linear. That's up to you as your feel. Like the linear is definitely more of a smooth down, smooth up. The tactile is more of, it's not clicky, but there's a click without having a click. There's a distinct like bottoming out for the tactile. So and then you have some of these other ones. I believe, what is it? This is the Drop Invyr Panda. This is like 67 grams. So this is really a lot of actuation force. So if you're doing a lot of typing, you could get tired using these all day. But I don't know. I'm probably going to go with, if anything, I think I'm leaning towards the Cherry Browns, honestly, or the Purples. But the Browns are nice because they're a little more I feel like it's a little more force. I don't know. So I'm gonna go back and forth. There's probably gonna be between the 2 brown and the purple. But guys, that is what I did. I do recommend this. This is not perfect. Obviously, the best solution would be have a keyboard set up with, you have a multiple keyboard set up with multiple switches, and you try the switches for a whole week, at least a week, typing, using it, doing everything you normally do. Then you get a better feel for it. But in the not having the ability to do that, I think this is the next best thing you could do. So I do recommend. I thought it was a good, other than the fact that I knew I didn't want clicky. If you want clicky switches, just buy a couple of them. Don't get the linear tactile because they're not going to be for you. I couldn't imagine like all day long. That would drive me nuts. So I'm not going to be doing that. So I think I do like the click, but I don't like the noise. So that's where the tactile are kind of in between. The linear, you got like the clicky, tactile, and linear. So I think I'm going towards tactile. And if I don't like them, guess what? I can buy a new set of switches and switch them out afterwards. But this gives me a good indication. The nice thing is I had the Gateron Reds, so I could figure out, like, this is the one I have right now. I don't necessarily like it. So let me see which one would feel a little bit better. I feel like the Reds there are, I don't know if you call it ghosting, whatever. I feel like I mistype all the time. Like, just dragging my fingers, like switching my fingers around, I'll press keys by accident. They're so soft and so easy to press. So that's kind of my idea of maybe going with the browns, which are about, they're probably like 12 grams harder to push down. The purples are only about 7 grams harder to push down. So, you know, they all have they have almost all the same actuation distance. Almost, it's like millimeters difference. So that's that. But so yeah, so we're looking at purples or browns. I still got to decide. But in my next video, guys, we'll actually start putting the keyboard together. It should be shipping soon, and then I have to order the switches I want. So we'll go from there, guys. So as always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button and leave a comment if you have any questions. I'll do my best to answer them. If you'd like to see more content like this, make sure you smash that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Maniocrity, where I stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'd be happy to answer any questions live on stream. Till next time, YouTube, take it easy.